This installation right here is what happens when design, engineering, and craftsmanship come together.
We are in Brooklyn, New York, installing a custom commercial-grade aluminum fence.
What you're looking at is a commercial-grade black aluminum fence system built for clients who want something strong, secure, and unmistakably high-end.
If you look at the top, we have two rails with a framed alternating press point.
This isn't a standard residential fence. This is a serious piece of infrastructure. From the moment you approach the property, the first thing you notice is the presence of the fence, the arched walk gate, the matching arched double driveway gate, and the custom aluminum panel suspended perfectly between two solid brick pillars.
Over here on my right, we have a custom aluminum section. This is 16 inches high, and it really just resembles the top portion of the rest of the fence because we wanted to install it above this marble slab, and we opted to side mount it into the brick pillars, so that way it's just fully suspended between the brick pillars.
One of the most thoughtful details on this installation is the puppy picket bottom. The lower portion of the fence is double space specifically designed for clients with small dogs. It allows you to enjoy the open, elegant look of aluminum fencing while keeping your pets safe inside the property. It's a small design detail that makes a huge difference in everyday life.
This is something you guys haven't seen on the channel yet. The bottom 18 inches of this fence is double picket spacing, so that way your small pups cannot squeeze through the pickets and escape your yard. Perfect for all of you guys out there with small dogs.
The gates on this project deserve special attention.
Let's take a walk down these steps. Now you'll see this arched gate here between the two brick pillars frames out the staircase to the upper door perfectly. And as you'll see, we installed it with self-close hardware. Now for this installation, we opted to put a post on each side in between the pillars. Now as you'll see, we simply lift up on the Magna latch and the gate opens like that, and then the spring-loaded hinges will snap this gate shut without any effort. This is perfect if you have dogs because you can confidently let them out knowing that when the mailman came earlier that day to drop off your package, the gate closed behind him. You don't have to come outside and check every time if your gate is closed. Now here for the driveway, we installed a double gate, which is going to be wide enough for a car to pass in and out of, and we did a single arched rainbow gate. That is one arch across both of the gates. I really like it for this situation because it matches the single gate right next to it. Now operating the double drive gate is really simple. As you'll see, there are two drop rods in the ground here that are holding the gate steady. In order to open them, you're first going to need to lift them up, and as you'll see, as I open and twist, this bar is going to lock. Now I simply lift up on the Magna latch and I can open one of the leaves. Now, if I want to prop this open, we have a hole here in the concrete as well. All I do is twist the bar again and I put it directly into the hole here. Now, this gate is stabilized and held open. Now, in order to open the full double drive gate, I'm simply going to lift up this bar the same way, and then I am going to bring it open, and I could prop it open in the second hole over here. Now with the double gate fully open, I have plenty of space to bring cars in and out of this driveway. Now to close the gates, we're simply going to lift up this bar, and then we are going to bring it to the closed position, and I'm just going to put it back in this hole right here. We're going to lift up, twist, and then I am just going to close it. Now a little pro tip for you, if you know you're going to be entering in and out of the double drive gates frequently, I recommend leaving one bar propped up. That way you don't have to walk around and undo the bar every time you want to open it. But if you are traveling and you know you're going to be gone for a while, you could simply lower the other bar just like I showed you before. Now you won't be able to open these gates from the outside easily. Now this right here is a keyed Magna latch, so it comes with two keys, and you'll simply insert your key in here, and when you twist it and it comes up red, you know it's locked. Now you won't be able to open it. But then once that red circle goes away, now the gate is free to open.
This is a commercial grade system and you can feel it. The aluminum is thick, the construction is heavy duty, the hardware is built to last. In a city like New York, that matters. Between weather, traffic, foot traffic, and constant exposure, you need materials that are designed for real conditions, not just for looks. This system was built to hold up for decades. The black finish gives the entire system a bold, modern look, while still fitting beautifully into the historic character of the neighborhood. It's the kind of fence that doesn't just protect a property, it elevates it. This type of fence is not about shortcuts. It's about engineering, planning, proper equipment, professional installation, and materials that don't compromise. That is why this product sits firmly in the luxury category, not because it's flashy, but because it's built correctly. If you live in New York City and want a fence that reflects the quality of your property, if you care about strength, longevity, and design, and if you want something that truly stands apart, this is what that looks like. But projects like this don't begin on installation day. They begin with listening, planning, and designing the right solution for the property.
Now we are doing the fence estimate. So we're going to start on this side of the property here by the driveway. We're going to have double gates. The gates are going to swing in. Customer is aware that she'll need to park the car slightly more forward so that way the gates can clear. We are going to be 100% to the right of the divide between these two driveways. This line right here, it's not 100% straight. It kind of angles in this way and then angles back toward the house this way. But we're going to keep the fence 100% straight. We want to put the post toward the front of the column. So the post is not going to be centered. It's going to be flush with the front of the column. Customer wants to maximize her space inside the property. Then on the other side of the column, we're going to have a post here and a post here, flush with the front, and the gate is going to open in toward that way. Then over here, we're going to have a custom section. The marble starts at about 29.5 and then up to 48 inches. So we want to make it with a small little space on the bottom, and we want the fence on top of here to be level with the fence on the side. We're going to have our post right about here for the fence. We're not going to be quite flush with the side here because this line is the divide. We need to be a little bit more over, and then we're going to do a straight line of fence coming down this way, and we're going to end the fence right over here.
Before any work begins, everything is documented clearly and in detail. The full scope of the project, the materials, the layout, the specifications, and the final price are all outlined in writing. That way, there are no surprises, just clarity, accountability, and a plan everyone understands from day one. For projects like this, that level of detail matters.
We have two teams on the job today. We're gonna have Herson and Lewis working on the line right here, and we have Theo and Freddie working on the left side along the driveway. This is going to be a really awesome installation. For the fence line, we're going to install the posts on both ends first. Then we're going to set our string line, so that way all the corresponding posts in the middle follow the same line going across. This water coming out of the bit prevents the concrete and the bit from overheating. So this will allow us to drill into the concrete without doing any damage and without cracking the concrete.
Before we continue with the post installation, we are going to mark the height of the custom panel between the two brick pillars. That way, everything is on the same level. Then we will set that level across both of the gate openings so that the gates line up with the fence. We will use Quick Rock, a fast-drying concrete, to secure these posts. We have the height for this post marked on the brick pillar. We will line it up and make sure it is plumb.
Now we're on the other end of this fence line next to the house, and we're going to put in the other end post. We have our hole drilled, it's filled up with concrete, and we are just going to place the post inside. Beautiful.
Now we will measure over the length of our section and begin core drilling the next hole.
All right, we have the hole for our first line post drilled. Now we are going to put this section in. Now we're going to put a string line on top as well, so that way all the posts going across the fence line are the same height above grade. Now we have the fence line on this right side fully assembled. We're now going to give the area a nice cleanup, and then we're going to put concrete in each one of these holes. Now, as we're pouring the concrete around each of these posts, we want to make sure that the posts are plumb. Then we are going to give this a good cleanup. You don't want to see the circle of concrete around each one of these posts. It doesn't look so nice, aesthetic, and residential. So we are going to put decorative base skirts on the bottom of all these posts. Now here we have our custom piece of aluminum fence. This measures 16 inches high, and it's just the top portion of the fence. This obviously is not going to have a puppy picket because we have bricks down here, so we don't need it. We are going to use these brackets here, and we're going to use special masonry anchors to secure them. We're simply going to put the brackets on the section and line it up so that way we know where each bracket is going to line up. Then we are going to mark the holes where we're going to screw. We're then going to pre-drill all the screws with a special bit, and then we're going to screw the brackets into the brick. Está bueno. Now, Freddie, what is the number one thing you've learned as a fence guy?
Level everything and make it look good. Make it look good, man. All the time. Yes.
Yes, baby.
Yes, sir.
Now we will paint the anchors black so that they match the fence. It is time to begin installing the gates. Here we are drilling holes in the concrete for the drop rods. Now you see our installers screwing on the last of the gate hardware. When we first visited this Brooklyn property, the goal was clear: create a fence that felt substantial, elegant, and permanent. The design needed to match the architecture of the neighborhood and the client's expectations, while also solving real functional needs. From the arched gates, to the custom panel between the brick pillars, to the puppy picket bottom for small dogs, every detail was planned before the first hole was even drilled. That's the difference between simply installing a fence and engineering a solution. In a city like New York, installations like this demand experience, accuracy, and tools designed for commercial grade work. Every measurement matters, every decision affects the final result. This is where preparation becomes craftsmanship.
And if you like what you see in this video and you want to have something like this installed at your house, simply text or call me at this number right here on your screen. This is my direct line. I will be the one answering the phone, not some AI robot or anything like that. You'll reach me directly. My name is Alex. I'd be happy to assist you with your installation inquiries. If you are on Long Island, New York City, Westchester, or New Jersey, I can come to your house. We can do an estimate where I'll walk through the property with you, kind of like I showed you in this video, and we'll measure everything, and then we'll plan out your project so that way you can get the fence that best suits your needs and your budget. So text or call me at this number here. Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week and you do not want to miss them. Make sure to check out this related content, and we will see you in the next video.